I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know I was crying. All that stuff was just happening. Like, I did not know. On the flip side of that, it is so worth it. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jalen Janae, and I am back with another video. Today we're doing a chit chat get ready with me while I get ready for some other videos that I have to make. I'm just gonna be talking about, you know, postpartum and, you know, how it's been treating me since I had my baby. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna get into the video. Okay, y'all, so first I'm going to start off with just slicking my eyebrows up. It's so cute to slick my eyebrows up. And honestly, now that I'm not pregnant anymore, I want to get microblading done so that my eyebrows could just be done, because I love a fluffy brow and I feel like my eyebrows are too small to achieve that. So I think microblading will like make them bigger, make them look more fluffy. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills and carve out my brows. Anyways, so I had a baby. I don't know if everyone knows. She's absolutely amazing. I love her to death. My birth was easy. I did have a C-section, but it was easy. It was I wasn't like scared or anything. Like, I kind of just surrendered to the situation. I put on a gospel song and I was like, you know what, God, if I gotta get the C-section, then I'm gonna get it. It was an emergency. It just happened because I was in labor too long. I will definitely make a video on my birth story. Right now I just want to talk about after. So I had her, I was so in love, I literally bawled when I seen her, and I got to go home. And when I got to go home, I didn't realize like how much sleep you actually lose when you have a baby. Like, nobody, it was like, oh yeah, you lose some sleep, you lose some sleep. No, you lose sleep. Like, let me tell you, anybody who's about to have a baby, you lose sleep. You don't just lose sleep, kiki, I lost some sleep, ha ha ha. No, you gonna lose some sleep, and you're gonna, sleep deprivation, it like haunts you. Like, sleep deprivation, how can I explain it? You cannot function. I felt like I could not function. I was so sleep deprived. Because one, y'all, I already have trouble falling asleep. I did not know what I was getting into. So the first night, she was, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I barely remember because I was in survival mode. But I do remember like being like, oh my, I remember crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and being so sad and just like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, being completely in love with my baby, but also like, what did I do? Like, for real. I'm carving out my eyebrows with the medium and tire shape tape with deep. It was a lot to deal with, and so I don't know if you guys know, but when you have a newborn, they are up every 2 hours. And one thing about my household, we don't play about our sleep. If anybody knows us, they know we sleep at night, we up by 6 or something like that. Like, we get our full 8, 9, but we get our full 9, 8, 10, 12 hours of sleep. Like, so getting 2 hours of sleep here and there was like a shock for me. It was horrible. Another thing, babies are noisy sleepers, so she's gonna be making a lot of noise in the background always. I mean, that's my life now. So I'm in a state of depression. I was depressed, I can't lie. I was like crying every 2 seconds. I didn't really have any help because DJ was in football season, and like it was just all bad. My grandma was here, but it's like when you have a baby, you don't want nobody to help you, honestly. You really don't want nobody to help you, because it's like, I got it. I know can't nobody else do it like me. So I didn't want nobody to help me, so I was struggling. Imagine having a C-section, not getting any sleep, and not wanting anyone to help you. Tripping. So, and it's like nobody was relating to me. Like, nobody could relate. I'm not even gonna say the comments that some people made to me. Women who have kids, women who have 5 kids or more, like, have told me like non-helpful things. Like, it was not helpful at all. But honestly, I told myself, you know what? I definitely want to speak up about postpartum depression, because the way I had no idea, and the way that I had no real, like, I felt like nobody in this world could relate to what I was going through. Nobody. I felt like I was like a lone wolf. I'm using MAC NC NW45 on my face. Yeah, I just felt like so alone, and y'all, it was bad. It was all bad. I'm using MAC NC45 for under my eye, and so I want to be that person for someone, because this stuff is hard. It's like nothing you've ever felt before, because you have this little human that you literally have to take care of, that is depending on you. She's literally depending on you to eat, sleep, breathe, and you can't even eat, sleep, or breathe. I just wanted to be more clear, like, what actually goes on, because like, I feel like I didn't get proper warnings. Like, I don't feel like I got proper warnings about, hey, it gets hard. But I feel like I did. Like, one of my friends was like, hey, it's gonna be hard them first 2-3 months. Like, it's hard, but it gets better. It gets better, but it's gonna be hard. And I'm like, okay, yeah. No, it gets hard. And I'm a very, like, I don't want to say strong, because I hate like being like, oh, I'm so strong, but I am. Like, I'm a very resilient person when it comes to stuff like that. My pregnancy was easy. I had a BBL, that was easy. Like, stuff be easy, but that's because I only had to take care of myself. Child, having to take care of a human and yourself, it's like, forget about me. Forget about me. I can't even take care of me, honestly. Like, I don't have the strength. I do not have the strength. So I put on this 35N on my eye too. Throughout this journey, I really want to figure out like how I can really help women and advocate for postpartum depression. I've been seeing all this stuff about postpartum psychosis, postpartum anxiety. I have postpartum anxiety too. That's why I wouldn't let anyone watch my baby. That's why I felt like nobody could do it. If I didn't do it, I felt like I would suffocate my baby if I slept with her. You just go through all these things in your mind, and it sucks, honestly, because you know, like, not that you know that it's not real what you're thinking and what you're feeling, because it feels real, like, but like for me, like, I know that feelings are not facts. They're just feelings, and they do pass. I learned that. But I'm like, imagine if I never went through any self-development and just had a baby. Imagine if I didn't find God before I had this baby. Imagine. I would be like, child, I probably wouldn't have made it. It's just nobody thinks that it's that bad. They're like, oh, yeah, having a baby is hard. It's hard. Yeah, having a baby. But it's like, no. It's hard. Like, postpartum depression can easily turn into postpartum psychosis, postpartum anxiety, something worse. So I really want to like make sure that I'm speaking up about it, and I'm letting girls know, like, hey, I know, I get it. And it's like, people were like, whatever you need, whatever you need, whatever. I literally didn't even know what I need. And that's the sad part about going through this, is like, I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know how to fix it. I didn't know I was crying. All that stuff was just happening. Like, I did not know. People were literally asking, and I'm like, especially my fiance, he kept asking, why are you crying? What's wrong? What's wrong? I don't know, honestly, truly. Like, I'm confused too. I have no clue. So yeah, that is what I was going through postpartum. It was not easy, but let me tell you, on the flip side of that, it is so worth it. Like, my baby, she changed me. Like, she put this umph in me. And there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do when I didn't have a kid, like YouTube, for example. I really wanted YouTube really, really bad. I'm putting the one size translucent powder under with a powder puff. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, that I want to do. But when I was like, I didn't have no pregnancy or no like reason why. Like, I lived a pretty good life. Like, I didn't want for anything. Like, I really just didn't have motivation. I didn't have no really reason. And when I had my baby, let me tell you, like, she deserves the world. And when I think of her like that, I think of like how my parents probably thought about me. Like, she deserves the world. She deserves, this is my baby, my little baby. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I have to protect her at all costs. I have to make sure she's good at all costs. So that requires me being an adult and like actually going after what I want to go after. Going after what I want to go after, because I want to teach her to go after what she wants to go after. Now I'm using the Fenty Beauty and Butter, and I'm going to use it to lighten up my under eye right there and the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to go in on the side there. So yeah, I want to teach my baby to go after her dreams, to do this, to do that. But you know what? Kids don't do what you tell them to do. They do what you do. So I'm like, you know what? Let me build these habits before my baby is even older. I want her to look at her mom like, wow, my mom is amazing. Like, my mom is a hard worker. Like, my mom is compassionate. My mom listens to me. My mom understands emotions. I want to not only be a physical example to my baby, but I also want to be an emotional and spiritual example for my baby. My mom is a woman of God. Like, I want her to say these things about me, and I want her to see these things about me. So, you know, the only way that I could do that is to do it. Get my butt up and do it. It used to be so hard to do it when I didn't have a baby. Now I'm checking every 2 seconds. I'm checking every 2 seconds to the side because now I don't have time to BS. Because she wakes up every 2 hours, so whatever I need to get done, I gotta get done. And I love this motivation, actually. It's really because it's gonna help me like accomplish my dreams, accomplish what I've always wanted to accomplish. I use the KO Beauty Sun-Baked Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's like perfect for black girls, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just love this motivation. I never had it before. I really get to act on more so not how I feel, but more so who I want to be. For example, I want to be disciplined. I want to be skinty. I want to be healthy. I want to be wealthy. I want to be compassionate. I want to be all these things. So today I'm probably not feeling those, like feeling compassionate, healthy, but I have to lean more into who I want to be. When I get up in the morning or when I do something, I have to say, Jalen, who do you want to be? I'm using these lashes off of Amazon, y'all. I can't talk and do this. 1 second. Okay, I got my lashes on. And I completely forgot what I was talking about. But I think it was somewhere along the lines of my daughter being my motivation and things like that. Because she absolutely is. And I love that I'm forced to get my ish together. Like, I had all this time before. And now I'm on crunch time, and I like being on crunch time because it actually makes me do it. I'm actually doing the get ready with me. I'm actually finishing the get ready with me. I'm going in with the dark brown from J&J Beauty. Y'all, these lip fillers by the Natural Nurse have been lasting me so long. I'm the type to not put out a video because I do stuff like this. I like forget what I'm talking about. Y'all, this lip combo is unmatched. It's so pretty. This is from J&J Beauty. I'm gonna link it down below. It's so pretty. It's like unmatched. Wow. I get sidetracked. I like don't finish what I'm talking about and like all this type of stuff. Like I just be all over the place. But now that I have my daughter, I'm like, you know what? Look, you're just gonna have to post it. You're gonna sit here and wait till you perfect. Like, don't nobody got time for that. We're not gonna sit here and wait till we perfect. Because we're never gonna be perfect. And the only way you can get better is if you try. So how about you just make the videos and then eventually you'll stop being so choppy, like you'll stop being all over the place. Like just do it like Nike, just do it. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. And it feels good to just do it because I always had an excuse. Always had an excuse. And if you ain't got no kids, I hope you're watching this and I hope this is giving you some sort of motivation to just get that shit done. Because when you have kids, when you get married, all this other stuff, your time becomes limited. Not saying you don't got the time, because look, I got the time, but now I have to buy time. So if you're single with no kids, go after your dreams, bruh. Because not bruh, like who am I? Go after your dreams because you're not always gonna have the same amount of time. Time is so precious. So that's why I'm taking advantage of my time now, and I'm excited. I'm excited for like all the ideas that I have in my brain. So I use the Morphe Continuous to do my highlight. the Morphe Continuous. And then I'm going to, what do I have left to do? Y'all, I do not have any mascara. I haven't had mascara. Oh, and I'm using the Danessa Myricks Beauty palette for my highlight. I haven't had what's it called, mascara in so long. Like, it's been a minute, and that's sad. So I want to take my hair down because my makeup is done. I don't have no mascara. This is like my quick everyday type look. Nothing special, just, you know, vibes. Whew, it's hot up in here. My baby stayed asleep the whole time. Wow. That's how you know this is meant to be. This is God. This is God. But yes, y'all, so to sum up everything that I talked about, postpartum depression is real. I'm using the Classy Clear in J. Beauty. Postpartum depression is real. I want to advocate for it. I want to help as many people I could help. I just got to figure out how to help because I didn't know how I needed help. So I needed to figure out how to help. Crunch time now. Time to get disciplined because life is short. I have a baby now that's depending on me. And she's going to look up to her mama. And I want her to go after her dreams too. So that too. That's it. Postpartum is real. Avocation and discipline. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat. Get ready with me. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I'm just getting ready to make my videos. But I really enjoyed doing this and talking to y'all and just getting that out, because talking about stuff just makes things so much better. So I am happy to take you guys on this journey of recovery with me. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Just take a look at yourself. Do you really think it's gonna help if you always fighting yourself, trying to forget how you felt? Just take a look at yourself. Can't even be your own friend, cause you're way too stuck in your head. How do you think it's gonna end? Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could